Hello YouTube, today we're going to be playing some BTD battles. The thing I'm doing for this video is I'm going to be going assault mode. I'm not going to do arenas because I'm going to be randomizing. Ooh, I don't like this map for randomizing, but we'll do it. Oh, well, that's good. And I'm going to get the bonus tower. Balloon chipper, I got this. I think I got this. So let's see, I didn't plan any stories. Probably should have. Start the boat. Grape shot's a great upgrade for the boat. See, I'm thinking of a story real fast that I can tell you guys. Keep working on my defenses, I think. The thing is, like, I record these videos, and I can't really think very well while, like, I'm recording. I had a couple ideas before I started recording, and now I don't remember them at all. I'm sorry, I'm being really quiet. So I'll just think of I'll just pause the video between this one and the next one. So I will talk about my favorite BTD strategies. So my favorite BTD strategies, right, is obviously submarine, the wizard, and the silly tower I use, and the cannon. Now, very long ago, I would use the wizard, the submarine, and the tack shooter. But before the tack shooter, even before then, what I would use is the cannon, the tack shooter, and the wizard. That was my strategy for like the first year I had this game, before they got the other towers involved. Like the what's it called? The submarine. The submarine was a huge changer. It made a huge difference. I stopped using the tack shooter. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it as much anymore, I guess. I don't know. So I stopped using it. And I don't know. I'll probably make like an old school video. That sounds nice. Where I go back and I use an old strategy like the cannon. I mean, not the cannon, the tack shooter. It sounds fun. Probably did that. So my current game right now, my economy is pretty low. I like my defense right now, though. I'm going to get a cannon ship and a destroyer. Those two work really well together. But I noticed that the other guy, he has towers that I really like. I've never used the boomeranger. Boomeranger. Yeah, sure, we'll call it that. I've never really used the boomerang inside of an actual battle. The BT battles. But I like it in BTD 5. I've just never found that it was that useful, because it wasn't as versatile. But I like it when other people use it. They do really well with it. I don't think I could. So I'm going to go for a destroyer here. Destroyers are really awesome. Along with, oh, camera detection is limited on this guy's side. No, it's not. It's not. But I can try it. I can try. Oh, I didn't mean to send that. But I did. Oh, he's sending some regrow balloons at me. He wants me to use my battle energy. And so I will. And now he's going to send an even bigger rush at me in a second. I will be able to take down. I don't want to take him down right now. I want to get a glue gunner. And I don't know, glue gunners aren't good. I agree with anyone who says that they're bad. They are bad. The thing is, though, it'll be helpful. I don't use them, so I don't really know how to use them. Obviously, I haven't bought upgrades for them, because I don't think that the upgrades are even useful. Unless you're in BTD 5 where you have endless money and endless towers. It's just not worth using up one of your tower slots, is what I think. But if you put it on last, is what I've seen people put it on. It's good. I know this one I've used quite a bit. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about this strategy. I used to use this guy all the time, right? I thought he was like the best tower ever. He was like useful for everything you ever do, which he is pretty good. But I used to like use him, like I put down like 3 of them before I actually put down a wizard. I'm not sure if that's very smart, but that's what I would do. So, I have a story for you guys. It used to be the story of the time that I tried working out. Which, yeah, I have tried working out before. And it's not that I gave up, or that I just didn't want to. It was more of summer came, and I really didn't have time during the summer. And also, I was lazy. But, because of it, right, I have quite a bit of muscle that I'm surprised about. Really surprised. Right now I'm flexing. And I think I have a lot of muscle, and I really like it. and it's really funny. I like just like flexing randomly, because I really like the fact that I have muscles. But yeah, so why I stopped? I stopped because it was just a lot of work. What did I do to exercise? I did pull-ups. And then the other thing I would do is I would hang upside down on the pull-up bar and do crunches that way. That's a really great way to do crunches. But like something kept happening in my neck. Like if you guys want to try it, tell me if the same thing, like weird thing happens to your neck to you. Because it did to me, and it was really weird. I won't say that's one of the reasons I stopped, but it's a reason to stop. Oh, my connection has been lost. I don't know, ever since I got this screen recorder app, I think it's lagging my game out more. Not because I have the screen recorder app, because I'm recording. It takes like a little bit extra function to be able to record. I've realized, oh. And I wonder if that's making my game disconnect more. But maybe it's him, maybe it's me. Maybe he knows he can't win, so he keeps like joining and leaving. Which there are people who do that. Which would be really annoying to play against somebody who's on purposely doing that. So yeah, currently I don't have like a 6-pack or anything. I wish I had a 6-pack. But what I have is I have the area defined around my stomach where a 6-pack would go. I just don't have individual lines for the packs. No. I'm probably going to go for a laser cannon right now. Actually, I should go for this super wide funnel, which is really expensive now. But that's alright. So yeah, I'm going to get a super wide funnel. And then that way it can suck up all the Moabs. That's a really good tower. And then I'll go for the laser cannon. That's what it's called, right? Yeah, laser cannon. The one after the laser cannon, which is like plasma beam or something like that, it's really good, but it's so expensive. One thing you probably noticed when looking at this is my defense isn't bad, but my eco is. My eco is bad. So I should probably do something about that if I want to survive late game. And I have to make a decision now whether I should go for laser cannon or super wide funnel. Now, if you guys like actually watch and actually pay attention or something, you will notice that, yeah, I don't really have much detail to the stories I've been telling. And, ooh, he lost some lives over there. And I want to start, like, writing them down. To, like, start recording the video, and I completely forget the idea for the story I had. Then, like, I'm trying to remember all the things. And then the story ends up really short because I can't put any detail in it because I don't really remember. And this is just because I'm recording. If I wasn't recording, I'd be completely fine. See, I should probably get some, a bunch of low tier... Oh, I won. I don't think I should get a bunch of low tier, what are they called? Those thingies, the balloon chippers for the ceramic balloons, but nah. Alright, so I'll be right back with a couple stories in mind, and yeah, be right back. Alright, I'm back, and I have a couple of good ideas for some stories. Actually, not really stories is what I have first. It's just more of suggestions, you know, telling you about stuff. See, so we're going to go randomize. I don't hate these towers, they're not bad. And a dart monkey. Alright, I don't think I can go late game, but if you look at the guy I'm going against, he is 38 to 32. So, yeah. He doesn't have very many wins or loses. Let's see, what is the first thing I will do? That's hard to choose. I will go Dart Monkey. And I see that this guy is going Wizard. A Wizard is not a good tower to go for first. Alright, so I have my Dart Monkey. That'll last me for quite a long time. I'll probably put an Engineer down before I start going Blue Nico. But those pinks, this thing is not going to do good against the pinks. The, what's it called? The Ninja. Alright. So what am I going to talk about? Well, myself, I'm an avid reader. I read a ton. My favorite author is Brandon Mole. And no, that's not just me being egotistical because he has the same name. I really just think he's a great author. And I've read a lot of his books. My favorite series he's written is probably Fablehaven. But another good series, you know, the Candy Shop Wars. Oh, it's amazing, amazing books. A new one he was writing that I never actually read the whole series. It was, I can't remember the name. If I can remember the name, I would have read it by now. But yeah, it was really good. And the other one is Beyonders. Beyonders is amazing. I would highly suggest it along with Fablehaven to anyone who enjoys reading or doesn't enjoy reading. You should still read it. It's just amazing. Like one of the best books ever. And I will tell you guys about these books, like the basic theme of them, in a second. Another good author is Michael Scott. He has this one series called The Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel, and it's really good. And let's see, there's about 6 books in that series. It's amazing. You guys should totally read it. Highly, highly suggest it. One of my favorite books, like, ever. The other thing I would suggest, I don't know, 11 Thumps. 11 Thumps was amazing. I don't remember the author of 11 Thumps anymore, though. It was a while ago that I read that. So 11 Thumps is really good. What else is good? I should have written down the names of all these books that I really like. So the other one that's really good. Oh, okay. So another book that's really, really good is Ink Heart, Ink Spell, and Ink Death. They're really good books. They're kind of inappropriate if you're like sensitive to swearing. So it does have that in those 2 books, but they're still really good books. Alright, so I'm going to start telling you about Brandon Mole. One thing that I would say about him is he writes books for people who are about like 12 years old, maybe, but at the same time, reading them when I was 12 compared to reading them when I'm now, there's like a huge difference, and like you understand a lot more. And so yeah, you should still read them no matter how old you are. You should read them. You might not understand as much if you're like maybe 8, because it does have some complex themes. Ink Spell, Ink Heart, Ink Death definitely have complex themes. What are they about? So Fablehaven, which is probably my favorite, if not the Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel. That one would probably be my favorite though. Right, so one thing about it, well, the main theme is there's these two people. They're brother and sister. Their names are Seth and Kendra. And their grandparents, Seth and Kendra's grandparents, run something called a secret preserve. Not a secret preserve, that's something else in the book, but a preserve, which is basically a place where a lot of magical creatures go, and they seek refuge there. So there's a lot of magical creatures inside this place, you know, and then like stuff happens. But that's the theme. That's what's going on. It's a really good book, and I'm trying to think like if there's anything else I can say without giving it away. So they're on this magical preserve, and there's a lot of like magical like fairies and all kinds of magical beings. Yeah, that's probably not the right word. But they're all there, and they just like, it's an amazing book. That's really all I can say without giving too much away. It's just great. You guys should read it. Another good book. Well, the other good book. This one I can say a lot more about it without spoiling anything, right? Which is The Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel, right? It's about these two people, Josh and Sophie. They're twins. And in the book, they're known as the Twins of Legend. So they're like the legendary twins. And so they need to, their mentors, what I'm going to call them, right, is Nicholas Flamel. And he owns this book. I can't remember the name of the book. It's really good. It's been a while since I read it, though. Right? And so he has this book, and it has, like, secret spells. And one of the spells in it, which is one of the only spells that Nicholas Flamel can translate, is the one that makes him immortal. Nicholas Flamel is an alchemist, which means he can transfuse metals. He can do those kinds of things. And he's really powerful. This is one of the things in the book. But he's getting older. And as the Twins of Legend, they're supposed to be able to beat the dark. What are they called? The dark, I don't remember what they're called. But they're like the dark, like, being. And there's the light and good beings that are trying to stay away from Earth. But the dark ones, what they want to do is they want to rule Earth. They want to use us as slaves, humans as slaves. And that's the biggest thing, is like, oh, do we do this? Do we not do this? Should the Dark Lords, I'm going to call them Lords, I don't think that's what they're called in the book, actually come back to Earth, or should they stay away? They, like, deal with, like, internal struggles, like, oh, are we doing the right thing? Because they learn, like, a lot about Nicholas Flamel, and, like, he's, like, crazy and stuff. It's a bad way to explain it. But that's kind of how they explain it in the book. The other thing to mention, it's really good. Obviously, as I've said, they have auras, and they use their auras to, like, do magic. And there's, like, different types of magic. There's earth magic, fire magic, and air magic, and water magic. And so they use these types of magic and to, like, cast spells and do stuff, right? And it's a really good book. You guys should definitely read it. Oh wow, that's 13,000. I'm gonna sell this guy just because that's so expensive. I thought I could, like, buy it and use it on, like, something. I don't actually have that many, like, power that I could, like, get up really high tier. I don't know. Maybe I should get, like, a Super Monkey fan club. Sounds good. Let's see. The other book is The Beyonders. The Beyonders. That's really amazing. What that one is about is I can't remember. Jason. Yeah, Jason's his name. And he goes to this world, and he learns about, like, Maldor, and he has to defeat Maldor in order to, like, save this world. The Beyonders. No, he's the Beyonder inside the world. but he's here, and he has to help defeat the bad people. And what he does is they go on this big quest, and there's a lot of things that happen, and it's just really epic. One thing I would say, though, is of these books, you should give them all a chance. You might not like the same books I do. I know I don't like the same books that other people do. I don't like Harry Potter, any of those books. I don't really like those. I didn't like the Lord of the Rings books. I didn't like any of those. But a lot of people really like them. I just, never really got into it, never really liked it. And that's fine if you do like them. I'm not saying that they're bad books, just saying I was never interested by them. Reading is very good for you. A lot of people are like, oh, if you read, you're going to go blind. That's not true whatsoever. If you read, you're not going to go blind. And they're like, oh, well then why do a lot of people that read have to wear glasses now? I wear glasses, I read a lot, but there's no correlation. My brother has the same vision I do, but he almost never reads. And he really does have the exact same vision I do. Not even lying, like, it's freaky. I was going to say creepy, but it's not really that creepy, or that freaky, I guess. We are brothers, we have the same DNA. But, yeah, he has the same vision I do. And he rarely reads. I'm not saying he doesn't read, he still reads. Just not very often. So, there's no correlation at all between those two. And I wouldn't let anybody tell you that there is, because there is not. They're probably liars. The other is that a lot of people would say things like, it's a waste of time. You're just not good at reading. Everyone's good at reading. No one's not good at reading. You can't not be good at reading. Because it's just not a thing. You just have to read. It's just a thing. Right? The other thing is, when you read, I listen to music when I read. And a lot of people would say that that's distracting. To listen to music as you read. I don't think it's distracting whatsoever. So I listen to music as I read. A lot of people don't, but I do. And I just really find books interesting. I can't click the screen. There it goes. Right. Something I would suggest as you read is really just like think about it and focus on what you're reading instead of like other things. Just focus on your book and focus on what you're reading and focus on all that. Right now I'm rereading the Fablehaven series. Right now I'm on what is it, the third or fourth one? Fourth one. I'm on the fourth one. I was reading that earlier today. It's really good. I already know how it ends. I don't know if reading a book is better or worse when you already know how it ends. I wouldn't say it's worse. I don't mind reading a book that I already know how it ends. But a lot of people would be like, well, why would I read it again? I know how it ends. All I care about is the ending. But I don't just care about the ending. There's lots of other things part of the book other than just what happens at the end. So yeah, you guys really should read. It's really good for you. It helps every aspect of what you do. It makes you smarter, more capable. A lot of people say video games are the same thing. Like, oh, they strengthen your abilities to think faster, your creativity, right? And I would probably agree. Why not? I play video games. The video game Minecraft. And a lot of people would say I'm only 6-year-olds play Minecraft. That's not true at all. It's not true whatsoever. Right? I know a lot of people that play Minecraft, and they're definitely not 6. So it looks like I'm about to win this game right here, or not. I have a lot of money. The thing is, I don't know what to spend. Oh, I can buy a sprocket now. But I don't really have like a really good tower that I can use. Oh, okay, I won. Well, I think that'll be all for today. And yeah, thank you. Thank you guys for watching. See you later. Have a good day. End this now.